I've decided that 50 cents a week is more than enough for your needs.
Yeah, Bergen, you forget I'm a movie star.
I know.
And I tell you, it's awfully hard for a movie star to make any kind of a reputation on 50 cents a week.
Yeah, I see. You spend it all?
Oh, I spend it all, yeah. I'm a squander, I guess. Yachts and airplanes, It's embarrassing, you know. It's embarrassing to have to borrow 25 cents from Dorothy L'Amour so I can take out Marlene Dietrich, you know. It hurts my pride.
Yes, I imagine so.
It's very bad.
Yes.
It isn't good.
No, I know. Charlie, your prestige or no prestige, I'm not giving you any more than 50 cents a week for your allowance.
Is that final, Bergen?
That is final.
Uh-huh.
A Meredith Willson arrangement of another new tune that's going places. As Long as You Live.
Hey there. I'm Mike Gillette, your host, and this is When Radio Ruled, episode 65, Charlie McCarthy, Sexiest Man Alive, 1938. This is the second year in a row that Charlie McCarthy has proven himself the greatest lover in Hollywood, or anywhere else for that matter. Among those that Charlie McCarthy charmed are some of the most accomplished and beautiful women of his time. Some of them tried to resist, some didn't bother. In the end, they were all putty in Charlie's hands. The previous year, 1937, Charlie McCarthy had earned quite a reputation as an irresistible bounder and cad. His list of conquests included Olympic skater turned film star Sonia Henney, as well as famous movie stars Carole Lombard, Glenda Farrow, and Bette Davis. Charlie's torrid affair with sex siren Mae West and her guest appearance on his show caused a great scandal, resulting in Mae West being banned from network radio for many years. Charlie emerged from the scandal a more infamous lover than ever before. Such is society's unfair double standard. After the great Mae West scandal, you might think women would avoid Charlie McCarthy. But Charlie knew how to talk with a female. It didn't take long for his boyish charm to disarm their suspicion and warm their heart. Take Rosalind Russell, for instance. Already a veteran of a dozen films by the time she met Charlie in 1938. As you are about to hear, she is very aware of Charlie's unsavory reputation, but quickly becomes quite fond of the lad. Such was Charlie's unique charm. Here now is a master at work.
Oh, Don?
Yes, Rosalind.
Is that really Charlie McCarthy sitting on Edgar Bergen's lap there?
Yes, it is.
Isn't he cute?
Yes, Charlie certainly is cute.
Oh, no, I mean Edgar.
Bergen cute? Oh, I must tell this to Edgar. Hey, Ed.
Yes, Don.
You know Rosalind Russell, don't you?
Oh, yes. How are you, Miss Russell?
Yeah, I'm Charlie McCarthy. Hiya, Roz.
Oh, Charlie McCarthy.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to meeting you. I've heard so many things about you.
Yes, and of course, they're all true, my pet. They're all true.
Some of the things they say are terrible.
They're all true. Oh, they do, huh? Well, you can't believe what people say. Idle gossip, prattle, not a thing in it.
All right. Rosalind, you say you've heard things about Charlie's conduct?
Yes, indeedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lie. The man gave it to me. I was framed. I got an alibi.
All right.
Yes, I have. No. Yes, I have.
What are you talking about? Nobody's accused you of stealing anything.
Oh, doesn't she know about it? No. Oh. I didn't know.
You know, Edgar, only the other evening I was talking about Charlie to a friend of mine, and she said that... Oh, well, maybe I'd better whisper it to you, Edgar.
Yes, please do.
Well, she said that she...
Oh.
No.
Oh.
That was wrong. She couldn't do it. And she also said, Edgar, when you hear this,
yeah.
that's the
I think you're talking about me. My ears are smoking.
Is that so, really?
Yeah, well, I heard something about Miss Russell, too. Oh, boy.
Oh, did you really, Charlie? What was it?
Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, boy, if I'd start talking. Oh, boy.
Go on. Say it, Charlie, so we can all hear it.
Go ahead, Charlie.
No.
What was it?
something, just something.
Oh, Charlie, you're embarrassing me. Now, what did you hear about me?
I won't say, that's all. I just won't say. Even if I had heard something, which I didn't, I wouldn't say anything about it. Because it isn't nice to whisper. Yeah. Anyway, I've always said, and I still say it, if you can't say nice things about people, do the best you can. That's all I've always said it. You can talk about... All right, that will do. Well, I'm through. All right.
Charlie, I think that explanation was very manly of you. And really, I admire you for it.
Oh, you do? Then you don't hate me, do you?
Oh, Charlie, I have a confession to make. I've heard so many charming things about you, I made up my mind not to like you. But there's no use denying it. I can't resist you.
Oh, you can't fight those things, dearie. She loves me. I know what you're going through, my friend.
You're wonderful, Charlie. You have charm, personality, savoir-faire, you're perfection.
Sure.
And yet you must have some faults.
I can't think of a thing.
You're the ideal type, Charlie, except perhaps for one thing.
One thing? Oh, well, there might be one, yeah.
I like everything but your red hair. I never cared much for men with red hair.
Yeah. Oh, you don't, huh?
No.
Well, I can wear a toupee. Toupee. All right, you backseat driver, all right.
I found another thing wrong, Charlie. Why do you wear that monocle?
Well, you see, my right eye is just a wee bit weak, you know.
Oh, I see. Has it always been weak?
Yes, it has, ever since a fist flew in it.
Oh, but Charlie, a monocle is such an affectation.
Yes, it is, isn't it? And it's dignified, too.
Well, why don't you be very dignified and wear one in each eye?
Oh, what, make a spectacle out of myself? Miss Russell, if there's one thing I pride myself on, it's my dress. I'm absolutely impeccable, I might say. I think I will. I like it.
Well, now that you bring that up, why aren't you wearing patent leather shoes there with your full dress suit?
You mean Susie's?
Susie.
Well, they are patent leather. What do you mean?
Well, if they are, the patent's expired.
Yeah, they're... Oh, Russell, you will have your quips, won't you?
Really, Charlie, you may consider yourself a Beau Brummel, but to me you look more like a butler.
Oh?
Can you buttle?
I'll split one with you.
Charlie, I really didn't like that.
No? Well, it was the best Bergen could do. And now that I think of it, is there anything you do like about me?
Now that I think of it, I can't think of it.
Oh, yeah? Well, ask me what I think of you. Go ahead. I dare you.
No, Charlie, no, don't bother. No.
Oh, boy. Just ask me. Go ahead. Well, it's no bother, Miss Russell. Of all the people I've ever met, and believe me, I've met some funny people. Charlie, that will do. I didn't think I'd get away with it. Stop acting like a spoiled child.
Edgar, I applaud your good judgment. I have always said, spare the rod and spoil the child.
Charlie, I want you to say something nice to Miss Russell. All right. Go ahead. Yes. Well, don't push me. I'll force myself. Miss Russell, your hair is like the golden sun setting over the corn crib.
Oh, how sweet, Charlie. That's so much better.
I thought you'd like it.
I love it. Go on.
Your teeth, my dear, your teeth are like the pearls from the oyster.
Oh, that's lovely sentiment. Tell me more. Go on.
It's a bit drippy, don't you think?
Oh, no, I love it.
Hope you like it, all right. And your lips, my dear.
Yes,
Your lips. Your lips are like the petals of a tropical bicycle.
Well, Charlie, dear, that's no compliment.
Who said it was? Charlie. Well, it was. I had to get even. I couldn't let her get away with all that.
Oh, Charlie, dear, didn't you know that when I said those things I was only teasing? I'm sorry you misunderstood.
Oh, it's all very well for you to jest, but you've cut me to the quick.
Oh, please forgive me. I am sorry, Charlie.
You've wounded me. Outwardly, I may smile, I fancy. But inwardly, there's a heart that is broken.
A heart that is broken? Oh, I can't believe it. Is that really true, Charlie?
Yeah. What do you want, an X-ray?
Charlie could get the girl with a variety of techniques, one of which was mirroring his intended to establish affection through a shared understanding of the world. This is the approach he took with international star Ella Logan when she appeared on his show.
Nice to meet Ella Logan, huh?
Yeah, and don't forget to tell her my name is McCarthy. Make it Sandy McCarthy.
Oh, hello, Sandy McCarthy. My, you sound like a real Scotch boy.
Sure, and does that make you happy, Miss Goodlass?
Nothing. Nothing would make me any happier.
This is quite a rare occasion.
Ah.
My ancestors were Scotch, too. Have you ever heard of Edward McArdle?
Are you really Scotch, Edward?
No, of course I am.
That's good. I'll bet you can't say it's a broad brick moonlight next. Okay, Bergen, you can take your marbles out of your mouth.
I can say it, my lad. It's a broad brick, moonlicht nicht to nicht. Is that not so, yeah?
Yeah, scram, McArnold. Ella, don't let him fool you. He's not a Scotchman.
Well, I don't believe either of you is Scotch.
Oh, of course, lassie. Me mother was Scotch and me father was Scotch.
How about Bergen? Is he Scotch?
Just but temperament. I'll hear about that later on. What part of Scotland do you come from? The Highlands or the Highlands?
Oh, I come from the Lowlands. I'm one of the Logans of Kirk and Tillach.
Sure, and I'm one of the McCarthys of Chase and Sandburn.
Well, you're a boy after my own heart. But why aren't you wearing your kilt?
I'm a wee bit too old to be running around with a petticoat and a whisperum. And besides, lass, it gets a wee bit drastic.
Oh, I must correct you, Sandy. What you're referring to is not a whisperum. It's called a sporran. S-P-O-R-R-A-N.
Well, what's a sporran for?
Oh, that's where a Scotchman keeps his money.
Oh, it's a pocketbook with a beard on it.
The coat of arms in front of the sporran shows just what clan a Scotchman belongs to. Now, what clan do you belong to, Sandy?
The soft-shelled clan of Rockaway.
Oh, Charles, you know so little about Scotland. And it's such a wonderful place. Now, what is nicer than to go roaming in the gloaming with a Macintosh up on you?
Might I suggest a McCarthy around here?
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, ouch. Ooh, you are a bony lassie.
The word is bonny, Charlie. And when I take you to Scotland, we'll visit Ochtermachty and Echel-Fechel.
Oh, Ochtermachty and Echel-Fechel. What will we do there?
Oh, there's good hunting there. Have you ever been grouse shooting?
Aye, lass. The first time I went grouse shooting, I shot 3 cocker spaniels the first day. The next day, I got a game warden.
And what else did you shoot?
Well, last night we were shooting the game in Dugan's basement.
Dugan's basement? I don't understand. What's the point?
The point was 8, but I didn't make it.
Oh, Charlie, you're quite a sportsman. Do you play our Scotch national game, golf?
You bet your kilties, I do. You should see me swing my brassy, blast out of a sand trap, and sink a putt.
Are you a professional?
Not until I improve my stench.
You mean stance, McCarthy?
Aye, Michaela, aye.
Well, I'll bet you sixpence that you don't know the national dish of Scotland.
It must be macaroons, eh?
No.
Scotch broth.
Ach, no. Our national dish is haggis.
Haggis-tacky, what is it?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It looks like a football, but you don't kick it. You eat it.
Ah.
And 10 minutes after you eat it...
You wish you'd kicked it.
No, but haggis really has a kick in it. You see, we use whiskey for a sauce.
I'll bet the sauce is popular. Ella, will you sup with me tonight?
Why, yes, Sandy, with pleasure.
Good. Tell your mother I'll be over at 8.
Oh, Charlie, you're a charmer. And do you know there's an old Scottish song that was written about a charmer named Charlie?
Is that so? Will you beat it out and break it up, lassie?
Why, certainly. Listen. Charlie is my darling, my darling, my darling. Charlie is my darling, my young Chevalier.
Oh, Ella is my darling, my tootsie, my wootsy. Ella is my darling, let's have a drink of beer.
It is often said that laughter is the way to a woman's heart, and that funny is sexy. Nobody brought the funny like Charlie McCarthy. Ergo, nobody brought the sexy like Charlie McCarthy. Check out the great Barbara Stanwyck being reduced to a giggly fangirl in the presence of the master.
Hello, Charlie, dear.
Hello.
You sing beautifully. Don't let me stop you. Sing some more.
All right, I will. No. Bergen, were you out again last night? No.
Yes.
Want to watch that?
Yes, all right.
Bergen, you know Barbara, don't you?
Yes, Charlie, I know Miss Stanwyck.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes. I might say that I'm very happy she's back with us again.
Well, why don't you?
Well, I did.
What are you arguing about? Anyway, Barbara, he's glad to see you back.
Oh, I appreciate that, Charlie. But you haven't said that you're glad to see me back. In fact, you've hardly talked to me at all.
Oh, but I am glad, Barbara.
Mm-hmm. There's one thing I'm sure of. You seem to have completely forgotten that you promised to come out and see me at my ranch.
Oh, I didn't forget. I started out for your ranch, but, my bicycle broke down. That's what it was. The wheel came off, and I came off. Oh, it was embarrassing.
Oh, that's too bad, Charlie. But I thought you were interested in horses, and I wanted to show you my ranch.
Yeah, well, you know, Barbara, Bergen bought a ranch right near your place, you know.
Not the Bar L Ranch.
That's right. It wasn't, actually. It was the Peanut Bar Ranch.
Oh, is it nice?
Oh, it's the nuts.
Edgar, have you any horses on your ranch?
Oh, just a few, Barbara.
Yeah, the one I ride is a retired fire engine horse. Every time he hears a bell ring, we're off. I never went to so many fires in my life.
Well, you should know, Charlie, to fire horses, the sound of a bell means action.
You're telling me. I'll say it does. Yeah, you know, we passed a farmhouse the other day, and the dinner bell rang. The horse ran right in the dining room. I didn't mind that so much, but when he sat down to the table without washing his hoofs, that's going too far.
Quite a remarkable horse, Charlie.
Yes.
Does he answer the phone when the bell rings, too?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He does. Of course, nobody talks to him, though.
Oh.
You know, I think you're making fun of my horses. Of course, Barbara, I have nothing to compare with the fine horses in your racing stable.
Oh, have you any horses in the Santa Anita race, Barbara?
Oh, yes, Charlie, and I have one that ran well placed in the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, begging your pardon, it's Darby.
Oh, the Derby.
Quick.
Do you all come from down south, Colonel McCarthy?
Yes, Missy Babs, I do. The deep south, you know, where a gentleman is a gentleman, and a lady is a lady, and the milk of human kindness hasn't turned to cheese. That's the soup.
Sure enough?
Sure enough.
Well, upon my word, if we all ain't neighbors.
Do you all come from the south, too, Missy Babs? Sure enough?
Sure enough.
Well, shut my mouth, Bergen.
All right, I will. No, don't shut it. No.
I got talking to do. I would say a word.
Oh, the south. Yeah. I can smell the sweet jasmine and the honeysuckle.
Yeah, and don't forget the Mongolian blossoms.
Magnolia, honey child.
Yeah, they're mighty 32, yeah. And so is you, honey child.
Well, thank you, honey child.
Yeah, it's getting powerful sweet around here. The South and Georgia.
Oh, the South Carolina.
The South, the Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky, where the bluegrass grows.
Yasm. The bluegrass and the green grass, and keep off the grass.
Sure enough.
Well, no.
Oh, honey lamb, how I miss the 6 sycamore down in 1010 Tennessee.
Yo. And where the mucky birds keep me awake, singing all the time.
Oh, the corn poems.
Oh, the lasses.
Oh, the hominy.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, just old, that's all.
I can see the old colonel now, sitting on the front porch.
Eating poached eggs, yes.
Remember old Mammy? She could make ice cream that would melt in your mouth.
Yeah, she could, couldn't she? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was good enough to eat, yes, sir. Yes, sir, and remember those waving fields of cotton? And those Pekingese, or those sticky... Don't laugh too loud, you're not through here. No. And the boll weevils are coming.
Don't you mention that boll weevil, honey child.
You're right, Lammy Pie. Remember the old saying, speak no weevil, hear no weevil. And bowl no weevil. Or something.
Oh, the good old South.
Yeah.
What part of the South do you come from, sorghum syrup?
Pull yourself together, Barbara. Why, sugar cane, I hails from way down Sioux from Michigan.
But, honey, Lammy Pie, sweet child, sure enough, dust my teeth, Michigan ain't South.
Well, it is if you live in Canada. What part of the South you all come from, Patty Cake?
I come from Brooklyn.
Well, honey, child, Brooklyn ain't South.
It is if you live in the Bronx. Well, Charlie, I guess our accents have proved that we can't come from the South.
Yeah, and after we sing, our voices will prove we can sing, too.
Oh.
That's what I like. Oh, that's Suzanne, Suzanne, Suzanne. Thanks for the memory. I never will forget those days we never met, when I loved me and you loved thee and he loved she, and yet how lovely it was.
Thanks for the memory.
Swing it, babe.
We never made a date till I could wait till late for someone else to come along and meet me at the gate. How lovely it was.
My heart was as light as a feather,
and I never minded the weather because we were never together.
Oh, I was here
And I was there.
So thanks for the memory. But darling, after all, your face I can't recall, and you remind me of someone I never met at all. So thank you so much. You're mighty welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're only kidding.
Thank you so much.
We passed the finish.
Thank you so much.
Marlene Dietrich was considered a great seductress in her own right. German, world-weary, and practical in the ways of love. But even the great Marlene proves unable to resist charming Charlie McCarthy. Give a listen as Charlie steals Marlene Dietrich from Edgar Bergen.
Ah, she is a sweet trick, a lovely and neat trick. Of course I referred to my pal, Marlene Dietrich.
Ah, that's a very lovely poem, Charlie.
Oh, you like it? Shall I do it again? Ah, she is a
never
sweet...
mind, Charlie.
My pal, Marlene Dietrich.
Yes, nice, isn't it?
Yes, you certainly have your nerve with you, young man.
Yeah.
And besides, the name is not Marlene.
Do tell.
It's Marlena.
Oh, come.
Yes.
Marlena?
Yes.
Oh, Marlena, I see what you mean. You should tell me about Marlene Dietrich. Oh, silly boy.
Just when did you meet Miss Dietrich?
Oh, I remember it was 2 years ago in London, when we first met, yes. London in the spring. Marlena.
Yeah, Charlie, I don't believe you've ever met Miss Dietrich.
You don't believe me, huh?
No.
Well, if I'm lying, may someone stick a knife in my back.
There's no one back here.
I could have sworn I saw somebody.
No.
Yes, I know Miss Dietrich.
You do?
Yes, I do, so help me.
Yes, well, would you say she's good company, Charlie?
Oh, the best, my dear fellow. I mean, she's a real sport, if you know.
Yes.
Oh, I've met lots of interesting people, but Marlena.
Yes?
Huh?
Did you call me?
No, I was telling Mr. Bergen about Marlene Dietrich. Have you met her? Charlie.
No, this is Miss Dietrich.
Oh, how silly of me. Good evening, Miss Dietrich. Charlie.
He was telling you what fun you had, in London there this fall, was it?
Who was telling you?
Charlie McCarthy, your friend, Charlie.
My friend? Isn't there some mistake?
Yes, I guess there is. I met her.
Now, just a moment, Charlie. You don't mean to tell me that you don't know Miss Dietrich?
Oh, yes, I do. I know her. I met her in London.
Just where did we meet in London, if you don't mind?
Shall we say, the Grosvenor House?
Shall we say it correctly and call it the Grosvenor House?
Well, I didn't stay there long enough to learn to pronounce it correctly.
I remember the Grosvenor House, but I don't recall you.
It was in October.
Just when were you in London?
I would say around that time in the fall. I remember I was over for the autumnal shooting.
Did they get you?
Come, Miss Dietrich, don't be vicious. Facetious, yes.
But really, Charlie, I don't remember meeting you in London. What day was it?
Oh, let's say Thursday, huh?
No, I'm sorry. I'm never in London on Thursday.
Will you settle for Friday?
Friday? No, that's impossible.
No.
How about Monday?
I can't make it Monday. I take my piano lessons Monday.
Then we can never meet in London.
That's London, huh? That's London.
Yes, the fogs are so thick.
Yes.
One misses so many people. I must have missed you there.
Charlie, then you never met Miss Dietrich in London?
Well, no, I guess not, no. Could it have been Switzerland? Are you ever in Switzerland on Thursday, Miss Dietrich?
I think I can make it.
Oh, that's fine. Splendid. Then it was Switzerland. 3 years ago in Switzerland. At Lausanne. Or was it Lucerne? Or was it 2 years ago? Or have I been in Switzerland? For that matter, where are we?
Wherever you are, I'm not with you.
Oh, Miss Dietrich, how can you deny it? Of course it was Switzerland. Was it Lucerne or was it Lausanne?
Poppycock.
Oh, that's where it was. Poppycock? No, you can't.
Charlie, I think you've carried this nonsense quite far enough. Yes. It's quite clear that you never saw Miss Dietrich before.
Oh, I did see her before. So help me, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Where?
I guess it was in a picture. I don't know. Yeah, that's where it was, yes. Yes, I saw you in a picture, and I thought you were wonderful. I liked you scads.
Oh, thank you, Charlie. What picture do you see me in?
Golden Follies? You were swell.
But, Charlie, I'm not in the Golden Follies.
No, but I am. You must see me. I do a bit there. It's fun. Pardon me if I seem to be braggadocio.
Yeah. Charlie, this is a bit embarrassing, and I want to apologize for Charlie's action, Miss Dietrich.
Oh, that's all right. But will you call me Marlene, Mr. Bergen?
Oh, thank you. And will you call me Edgar?
And will you call me when this stuff is over?
Marlene.
Edgar.
Marlene, forgive me if I seem to stare, but it's your eyes. Your eyes reflect the sun like an iridescent pool.
Oh, Edgar, how lovely. Charlie, why don't you say nice things like that?
All right, I will. Your eyes, they reflect your eyes. They reflect like the sun on a pool table. No,
Charlie.
It's an insult. Pool table.
What's the difference? I'm behind the 8 ball anyhow.
Marlene, I'm afraid this is neither the time nor the place to continue our conversation. Might I suggest the casino tonight?
Yes, I think I can do it.
Who's talking to you?
Nobody. That's the trouble.
But, Charlie, dear, it'll be much too late in the evening for a little boy like you to be out. How old are you, Charlie?
Oh, I'm exactly 3. Gaga, boo-boo.
Marlene, I'll call for you at 9. Will that be all right?
I'll be expecting you.
I'll be expecting you, Edgar.
I'll fix that then. Oh, I'm going to have one of my spells.
Why, what's the matter, Charlie?
I know I'm having one of my spells again. Oh.
Edgar, he seems to be in pain. Perhaps we shouldn't go out. What's wrong with you, Charlie?
Oh, I'm just sick, that's all. It's nothing, just sick. I'm used to suffering. I've suffered so long I don't mind it all. Just the pain I can't stand. Oh.
Should I get a doctor?
No. Just hold my hand, Marlene. No. I see spots in front of my eyes.
There, Charlie. I'll hold your hand. Do you still see spots?
Yes, but I can see them much better now, Marlene. Will you stay close to me this evening? You will, won't you?
Yes, Charlie, dear.
Oh, you won't go out with Bergen, will you, Marlene?
Of course not, Charlie, dear.
Oh, Marlene, you're like an angel with unclipped wings. Your voice is like the rippling waterfall.
My sweet.
Me?
Yes.
Now, just a moment. What is this?
Bergen, please don't talk while I'm interrupting. Oh, as you were saying, Marlene.
You're not suffering anymore, are you, Charlie, dear?
No, but Bergen is. Look at him.
Charlie McCarthy must be ranked with the greatest lovers of all time. Casanova wishes he had the McCarthy charm. Henry VIII prays to himself for Charlie's gift of gab. Cupid needs a spreadsheet to track the romantic life of the sexiest man alive for both 1937 and 1938. Charlie McCarthy's conquests are legendary, witty, famous, and he's just so darned cute. Charlie McCarthy, ladies' man, first class. This has been When Radio Ruled, Episode 65, Charlie McCarthy, Sexiest Man Alive, 1938, with guest stars Edgar Bergen, Rosalind Russell, Ella Logan, Barbara Stanwyck, and Marlene Dietrich. I'm Mike Gillette, your host. When Radio Ruled is a Before TV production. Copyright 2023.
Saying goodbye was the saddest part of all. Yes, it was. You know, I wanted to cry all the way to Chicago.
Well, I didn't notice you crying on the train.
Well, I was interrupted by a blonde girl.
Yes. You mean the one you met in the diner?
Yeah.
Was she pretty?
Pretty. She was exotic.
Yes.
Oh, such lips. Such complexion. Those eyelashes, oh, did you notice them?
Were they long?
Long, those eyelashes? They were so long when she closed her eyes, they got in the mashed potatoes.
Well, how did you happen to strike up an acquaintance with her?
Well, I walked into the diner and I couldn't see you, and that's the way it was.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was sitting right there.
You were?
Yes.
That's funny.
You couldn't see me?
No. Well, what I mean is, when I saw her, I couldn't see you.
No.
Which often happens.
Yes. But she was a stranger, Charlie. How did it happen that you started talking with her?
He has so much to learn. Well, it's possible, you know.
I presume so.
We started talking over the salad bowl.
I see.
I was mixing my own special salad dressing, you know. The McCarthy Creme de la Supreme, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Creme de la Supreme.
Yeah. Yes, that's how it started, and that's how we started talking.
Mm-hmm. Creme de la Supreme.
That's right, yeah.
Yes. What kind of oil do you use?
Oh, the old oil. I start out by telling her I'm lonesome. No, I mean the salad dressing. Oh, yes. What about it?
Well, is it good?
Oh, forget it, Bergen. It isn't fit for a pig. You might like it, though.
All right.